Yo, what is going on, guys? NRUK Racing League here, and welcome to Charlotte Motor Speedway for the Fanta 600. Fourth race of the season, the longest race of the season, and the battle for the golden bottle starts here. He's going to come out of the win and get the first ever golden bottle in NRUK. 40 laps is going to decide it in the Fanta 600, and we're going to see what happens here today. Let's get in to your starting lineup. On the pole then is the 47 of Phoebe Oata, to the outside the 46 of Trey Wright. Then with the 17 of Mark Owens and the 31 of Will Nye, the 16 of William Seaman and the 99 of Greg Lee. Then we have the 88 of Max Anderson and the 24 of Nathan Ormond, the 9 of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. and the 2 of Alexander Rowe. We have the 22 of Marcus Sacchi and the 00 of Christopher Choi. Then we have the 56 of Joe Jefferson, the 87 of Mac Johnson, the 4 is Kaylee Baran, the 32 of Tim Gary, 97 is Connor Thunder, the 48 of Jay Jefferson, the 7 of Luigi Octavo. Then we have the 09 of Tim Randolph, the 18 of Evan Rudd, the 1 of Keith Stevens, and we have the 42 of Sebastian Kuklon, the 33 of Dan Bandon. Riley Spurley-Tube is next in the 6th, then we have the 39 of Roger Ray, the 15 of Luke Rainey, 77 and last race winner William Bulin, the 43 of Nicholas Wade, the 27 of Kevin Bandon, the 5 of Greg Torres, the 14 of Code Luigi, the 83 of Dash Baran, the 36 of Ryan Dalton, the 38 of TJ Hanley, the 34 of Mark Milans, the 11 of Kyle Mests, the 20 of Juan Garcia, 71 of Patrick Smith, the 21 of John Dilks, the 78 of Artemi Fedorov, and the 29 of Colton Yo. There are the field of 42 then. That took for ages, it seemed like that way anyway. But those are the field who are competing for the golden bottle today. Phoebe Oata and Trey Wright on the front row, and problems already. That is problems for the 17 of Mark Owens, and for the 4th race running, issues for someone before the start. Mark Owens, someone has gone within his car. He will now move down into the pit lane. So while he go down to pit lane, Phoebe Oata in the 47 is going to lead the field. 41 now to the green flag is out. We're racing for the Fanta 600. And that is a decent start from Phoebe Oata in the 47. She gets a good start. There comes Trey Wright down to the inside lane. And off of turn 4. Lap number 1 is going to be led by Trey Wright in the 46. Nathan Ormond will now move down towards the bottom. There's a squeeze in there. Squeeze in. There they go. Oata, Marcus Sacchi goes around. Caution is out. And the 11 of Kyle Mests also had issues. He had to come down pit road. So 17 and 11 having big issues there. And that caused a wreck very early on in this race here. And the race back to the line between Ormond and Trey Wright. Looks like it's going to be Nathan Ormond that leads the field back. But all torn up cars. There is the 22 of Marcus Sacchi. He is done. Mark Milan's involved. Keith Stevens, Jay Jefferson. On the Bandon as well. I think Kevin Bandon might be involved. Yes, he is. And it is a catastrophe early on here in the Fanta 600. An early wreck once again. Let's go see how it happened. And here we are back. And where the wreck happened, it was Greg Lee who thought he can make a gap here. He gets into Will Nye and into William Seaman, and that just causes havoc. He turns the 19 into the 22. The 22 goes up the track into Oata and Alexander Rowe. But it is that 22 is getting the worst of it here. Sacchi goes up into the wall. Here comes Joe Jefferson, maybe trying to find some room on the high side. Gets clipped. Jefferson then goes into Randolph. Stevens with damage. Rainey with damage. Milans gets turned around. There's Bandon piling into it. And just a hard wreck. Kukulon. And a lot of cars here wrecking on early. And then there was a bit more contact up there with Juan Garcia and Jay Jefferson. As he comes back down the track, him and Randolph with a bit of contact, and around they go, and Garcia gets damage as well. But a few cars gets turned around there. Sachi's probably got the worst of it, and definitely a few more damaged down the backstretch. First caution of the day is out, leading them back towards the 24 of Nathan Ormond. We'll catch you back up at the restart. In fact, here they come then, down for pit stops. Nathan Ormond leads. Who's going to stay? Is anyone going to stay out? I think they might all come in. Here we go. Down into the pits they go. Nathan Ormond leads the field. Connor Fanta and Max Anderson are the two that stay out. The first two anyway that stay out. Looks like the rest of them's coming down to the pits. The 11 had issues as well. He's a lap down. He's not the only one here, as they now all file into the pit lane. Who's going to come out first then? In the race off pit road. And just keep with this angle for a second here. Oh, there's been contact. Did Nathan Ormond go around there? I think out from first was Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And there was some contact. Nathan Ormond here was in his pit stall. He got released. Out he goes. And there is... Oh, wow. Iwata tried to get into a pit stall. She definitely drove, turned left late there. And contact with Ormond. It's not too bad, but he definitely didn't get out as far as he wanted to up that order. Now in front is now Connor Thunder. He stays out. And once again, we'll catch you back at the restart. Here we go then, coming back to restart on lap 7, or what will be lap 7. No cars are retired, but the Mests and Sachi are a lap down. That could cause a few issues. And as well, I imagine that a few of those cars that had damage are going to be slower and off the pace. Connor Thunder is your leader though. Him and Max Anderson, who are in second, stayed out. Third is Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Fourth, Evan Rudd. And fifth is Nathan Ormond. Here we go then, coming back to the restart. Can Connor Thunder hold on, and can they make it around without wrecking? Pace car down into pit lane, and the first restart of the day is going to occur. Green flag back out, we're racing in Charlotte. And off the turn they come. Connor Thunder in the lead, and there's yellow flag already here. We have another wreck. We'll follow the leaders back, but they're wrecking again. And I mean, what has happened here? Mayhem at Charlotte. Connor Thunder is way out front. He's going to lead them back in front of them. Connor Thunder. Who's involved in this one? Matt Johnson, and big one. A huge one here at Charlotte. Look how many cars have been taken out of this. Torres with damage. Hanley, Wright, Nye, Ray, Iwata. Absolutely loads. Patrick Smith with heavy damage. Ryan Dalton. Mark Milan's day is over. There's Tim Randolph. And it is absolutely imploded here at Charlotte. It looks like it's going to be one of those caution field races. We can't help it. It looks like it's just going to happen. Let's go see how this one happened and join us back at the restart. And this is the big one in the Fanta 600. Nothing these guys could do about it. Here we see Matt Johnson driving along. He comes down in front of the 7 of Luigi Octavo. And they just get hooked together and around he goes. But what goes down must come up. Into Will Nye. Hanley spins around and the 87 flips over onto his roof. Big link. with Tim Randolph, and they all just pile in. Luigi, Torres, Owens, Seaman, Rainey. Juan Garcia is a second car flip. TJ Hanley in the air. Tim Gary, John Dilks. There's Bandon with a massive hit to the back of Mark Milans. Jay Jefferson makes it through. There are all sorts of cars in this. Colton Yo, Nicholas Wade, Trey Wright, and that is just carnage. Absolute carnage. Juan Garcia was the next car. Spin around, let's go on board. What he see? Could he do anything about it? Just got tagged there. With the amount of cars that were just piling into this one. I mean, Jay Jefferson got through there somehow. Let's go on board with the 48 and see this fantastic bit of driving here. Jay Jefferson, what a fantastic job this is. Of course, he was a bit off pace, but that still don't matter. It's a fantastic bit of driving. Let's have a look at this. Look at that. What a bit of driving from Jay Jefferson there. That was fantastic skill from the 48. How he made it for that, I don't know. But somehow he did, and that's taken out a lot of the field. Connor Fanta leads them back. And we'll see if they come on the pit stop. So I would imagine that the 97 and the 88, because they stayed out, will have to come down this time. But we're going to find out any second. It's going to be round 2 of pit stops here on the second caution. Is anyone going to come down? And here they go. All the wreck cars come in and everyone pours down pit lane. The whole field's coming in this one, and a lot of them have got damage. That's taken out a lot of cars here. And we could have a very similar Fanta 600, which is going to be very similar to the Coke 400 that we saw at Daytona. Here they all come then, down pit lane. Who's going to get out? Who's going to play some interesting strategy here? Oh, contact between teammates. Owens and Lee. Oh, Trey Wright's going all over the place. Iwata's got contact with Choi. And a lot of contact coming off pit lane there. Who made it out first? The real question. It was, I believe, Evan Rudd made it out just in first. I think he's going to be your leader here. He will be. Evan Rudd, your new leader after the pit stops. We'll catch you back at the restart. Coming back on lap 12, what will be lap 12. Evan Rudd is your leader out of the race. Kevin Bandon, Mark Milans, Juan Garcia, John Dilks, Colton Yo, Mac Johnson, Tim Randolph, and Patrick Smith. Riley Spurley Tube's 2 laps down. Mark Owens is a lap down. Sachi's a lap down. And Carl Mest is very close to being a lap down. But your top 5 then are Evan Rudd, Dan Bandon, Greg Lee, Joe Jefferson, and Nathan Ormond. Evan Rudd's the one out front at the moment. And we'll come back for a restart. Can they make it past the turn this time? It's taken out a lot of cars. We only have, well, we still got 34 running here. Here we go, back to the flag for the second restart of the day. Back racing at Charlotte. And it's a good start from Evan Rudd in the 18. And I think they made it past turn 1 for once. Down the backstretch they race. Evan Rudd in the lead. And in turns 3 and 4, he will go. Off the turn they comes. Evan Rudd's going to lead this lap. Out in front. Behind him, Carl Mest's the lap car. His teammate holding up. Greg Lee, Joe Jefferson, and Dan Bandon. They're getting a bit tight. 3 wide racing. And off the turn they come then. Evan Rudd out in front. There's a lot of the pack are off pace. Jay Jefferson slowing down. A large chunk of drivers there. Unfortunately for them, they're going to hold up. But for this front group, they're going to be happy. Evan Rudd is going to lead another lap here. And then behind him, Joe Jefferson, Greg Lee, Connor Funda, Dan Bandon. The main challengers so far. Of course, the 11 of Kyle Mests is currently a lap down. Off the turn they race. Joe Jefferson trying to make a move down to that inside lane. He's already got one win this year. A second one will do him the world of good. Off the turn they come again. Evan Rudd leads another lap, but Joe Jefferson is charging hard in that 56. Dan Bandon comes in behind him in third. Then there's Connor Funda, Greg Lee as well. And off the turn, Christopher Choice just coming out the pits. Bit of strategy change there from the 00. Maybe you could definitely suggest that there. A bit of few strategy calls coming into play here at Charlotte. Evan Rudd's led another lap, but the 56 and the 33 are closing fast. Bit of strategy though coming into play here from a few other drivers. Here's Luke Rainey comes out. He could be damaged, or might just have gone in for a bit of strategy change. But what is going to be interesting is where is he going to go? Does he hold up anyone? He doesn't. Sticks to low side. They're sensible. They go around the high side, and that's worked out all right. Apart from he had to send his teammate Joe Jefferson to the high side there. It's allowed a bit of an opening for Dan Bandon. However, I don't think he's taken it as well as he could have. Off the turn. Can Jefferson make a move on race leader Evan Rudd this time by? Doesn't quite get there. Off the turn they come. Rudd leads another lap, but Joe Jefferson's closing in. There's a slow car, Marcus Sachi. Where's the 22 going to go? And is he going to hold? Which lane is he going to hold up? Jefferson. No, he holds up Evan Rudd. Now Jefferson, the 22, cannot decide where to go. And he's going to go outside. That holds up the 18 of Evan Rudd and the 33 of Dan Bandon. Held up by the lap car. Heartbreak for Evan Rudd. He led a lot of laps there. The lap car has brought him to a standstill. However, Joe Jefferson's happy about it now. He goes out into the lead. And Evan Rudd falls back along with Dan Bandon as well. Not good luck for them. But for Joe Jefferson and Connor Funda, they're looking alright at the moment, as it's 1-2 Toyota right now. In between them, the lap car though of Kyle Mests. He makes his move to the inside. Is that going to hurt the 56 of Joe Jefferson? A lap car racing like that is going to help the 56 momentum. And Connor Funda now trying to come through to lead this race. He leads that lap. And he's coming through to the front. Connor Funda in the 97 to the lead in the Fanta 600. And off the turn, they're catching more lap cars. Joe Jefferson, Dash Baran. A few of the others to be named there. And here comes the 97 of Connor Funda. He comes into pit earlier than all the others would do. Maybe trying to get rid of those lap traffic, trying to get out of the way, so that hands the lead back to Joe Jefferson in the 56, but he's going to get held up by his family relative, Jay Jefferson. And in fact, that's going to slow down the 56's pace. He's not doing his family relative a favour at all, and now Greg Lee will go to the lead. But will he come down the pits this time? It looks like he will. Greg Lee comes down, Jefferson goes down. Staying out though, Dan Bandon and William Bulin. And I think as well, the 18 of Evan Rudd, even though he didn't want to stay out, couldn't get down to the low side. And he has to stay out for one more lap. Bulin went in the lead for a second, but Dan Bandon fights back on the inside lane, driving well. They're now catching the lap cars of Jesse Dalton and Greg Torres. Down to the inside lane they go. I think Bulin's going to have to stay out again unless he gets to the inside very well. Bulin did a good job there, getting to the inside quickly. Rudd comes there, Jefferson. Here comes Connor Funda. His strategy might have come up Millhouse here for Connor Funda, who leads the lap. Does he lead this time? I don't think he will. No, he's fallen back to 17th. Who is the leader of this race? It was Bulin. So it's the battle. Jefferson and Fanta strategy has played fantastically there. The 97 team have done a fantastic job of their strategy there. And I think they're going to be the new leaders here. We're stuck behind lap traffic in the form of Christopher Choi though. But Connor Fanta isn't going to mind, as he is your new race leader. Fanta leads this lap. Does he get past the lap traffic of Jay Jefferson? No, he isn't. Does Bulin's strategy work? It's Kukulon. Did Kukulon stay out again? I don't know where the 42 is. It says that he's the leader on the ticker right now. But I think Connor Fanta is theoretically the leader here. Into turn 3 he comes. We'll find out this time if he's won the cycle of pit stops. He's going to have a big advantage in that lead as the 97 of Connor Fanta. Across the line he comes. Fanta stays second. Who's in the lead? It's still Kukulon here. Where is the 42 of Sebastian Kukulon? I cannot find him. There he is, coming out the pits, and his strategy might have worked. We did not talk about Kukulon. What a bit of strategy that would be. Team, I think he's going to be the leader. Surely Sebastian Kukulon has to be the leader here. What a strategy call. If this works out, no, he's in third. Okay, got too ahead of ourselves there. But I tell you what, who has that strategy has worked for, and that is the 00 of Christopher Choi. Man, he's come from nowhere up to second place. How about that? Christopher Choi into second position in that 00. That means Connor Fanta's going to have a bit of a challenge on his hands here. In fact, now he has to pit. There goes Christopher Choi down pit lane. And Connor Fanta will be left on his own, battling for second. Ormond, Octavo and Joe Jefferson. They're trying to catch that 97 car very quickly. And the caution's out. Caution is out on lap 26. We'll go on board with the leaders, see who makes it back first. I think it's going to be Connor Fanta in the 97. He's driving an almighty race so far. Off of turn 4. Octavo has a run. But I think it's going to just beat Connor Fanta at the line. And there's been a caution. I don't know who for. Spurley might be off the pace. Who's this caution for? Cannot find what the caution is for currently. Connor Fanta is your leader, that's all we know. So we can try and find out where this caution comes from, and we'll catch you in a second. And this involves lap car Roger Ray with a hard link into the outside wall. Here comes the lead lap cars, Dan Bandon and William Bulin. They're obviously battling for position. Where has that gone now? They're obviously battling for position. And Roger Ray here, he's very slow, very much off the pace. Just stays in the middle, not the best place to be in. The 77 and the 33 have to try and work something round him. And here you can see then, they're both trying to get around him. Roger Ray moves up into the 77, puts him in the wall. And around when he goes, into the wall hard, the 39. But the 77's got to be pretty bummed about that. A lap car in his way. You know he's going to have damage here, and he luckily does not get hit by anyone else, I don't think. But it's definitely a hard lick into the outside wall for Roger Ray. The leader was the 97 of Connor Fanta when he came back. We'll see if he went down for any pit stops this time by. There we go then, here they come. Bit of confusion here between Cody Luigi and Nathan Ormond. And into the pits they come then. Who's staying out? Ormond stays out, Luigi stays out, Choi stays out. 3 cars stay out then. Kukulon as well. Jefferson, Rainey, Spurley, a few of the lap cars stay out. But here come the rest of the field. Down towards pit lane. Connor Fanta the leader. Who's going to end the race off pit road? And will there be any more collisions? Because there's been a few on pit lane. I think it's just going to be gas and go, isn't it? For the 97 right now. Oh, but the contact there? The 7 makes it out before. Luigi Octavo here is going to be your leader. There's a few different things there. And Luigi Octavo is not going to be a leader, but he's first off of pit road. Octavo having a good pit stop with the 17. He's your leader. He's not your leader. Cock. He wins the race off pit road. And we'll join you back at the restart. Nathan Ormond is your leader. It's Ormond. And very interesting here on the within the caution here, Nathan Ormond decided, oh, I'm going to come down pit road instead, which is a very weird decision for him to stay out and then have to come down. Maybe something went wrong and he had to make some adjustments there. But Ormond, who could have pitted then, stays out. That's going to hand the lead to Code Luigi in the 14. He's going to be your leader. If you come on the restart here, we'll go fast forward it a bit to get to the back straight away. So that changes up a bit with 11, which will be with 10 to go. We come back to the restart. The 39 was alright from that. He's still in the races, Roger Ray. Ryan Dalton's 3 laps down though, same as Sachi and a few others. 22 cars on the lead lap, 33 left in the race. And the top 10 looks like this. Luigi first, Choi second, Kukulon, actually. No, it's all a jumbled up order. I can't go through your top 5 then. Right, Luigi's first. Second is Kukulon. Third is Nathan Ormond. Well, no, he won't be. Third is Luigi Octavo. Fourth is Joe Jefferson. And fifth is Dan Bandon. 10 to go then at the restart. Who's going to hang on to win the golden bottle? It's Luigi up front. As the longest race of the season comes to a conclusion. Green flag in the air. We're back racing. And it is a solid start from the 14. But here comes the lap car of Christopher Choi, causing a bit of a nuisance for Code Luigi. Kukulon is in second place right now. He's the one trying to make a challenge for the lead. However, he's getting overtaken by a lap car now. And Luigi, very strange strategy there. Stays up for one lap to lead, then comes to pit lane. Very odd indeed. Kukulon's actually a bit off the pace here, as Dan Bandon is your new leader. And caution's out. Caution is out again. And for another time today, the caution has flown. And it wouldn't surprise me if it's Code Luigi coming into the pits, because his entrance weren't great. He called it very late indeed. And we're going to have a late race restart here. Dan Bandon's first. Is he going to hold on to win the race across the line, off the turn? Out in front, Dan Bandon is your leader. And Luigi is there. Who else is wrecked in this one? Baran, Dalton. A few more have wrecked here. And we're going to have a late race restart. Another caution out. Let's go check out how this one happened. And here we see what happens here. Dash Baran. He was in the faster lane. Tried to shoot the gap on Seaman. He just does not have enough room. Gets up into him. And the 9 of Fitzwater up into the wall he goes. And he gets into the back of the 36 of Ryan Dalton. And both of them spin around Stevens and Seaman through the grass. Fitzwater in the wall. And both of them take a link. Dash Baran and Dalton not having the day they wanted. They've wrecked. But that brings out a late race caution here. It's always going to be fun. Dan Bandon led them back in first. Let's check if there's any late race pit stops. Any late race strategy changes. It'll be interesting to see if there is. Let's here they come. Do any of them come down pit lane? I don't think they will. To get fresh tyres. I don't think that's quite much of a factor. Track position is more important. Dan Bandon's is your leader. Catch you back up when we go and restart. Here we are then, coming back with 4 to go. It's going to be a lot of fun. But who's going to come out the victor? The top 5, I think the top 5 have the best chance of winning this race right now. That is Dan Bandon, Luigi Octavo, William Bulin, Joe Jefferson and Sebastian Kukulon. 2 of these drivers already won this season, in Bulin and Joe Jefferson. If they win again, it is going to be scenes. Who's going to win the golden bottle? We're about to find out. If the caution comes out, first person to make it back will be your winner. Dan Bandon's in the lead, and we're going to go ready for a 4-lap shootout to decide the winner of the Fanta 400. Green flag in the air. It was not a good start from Dan Bandon. And here comes Luigi Octavo with a run to the inside lane. The 7, the Dodge car, in the field to the lead. Luigi Octavo, your new leader here at Charlotte. Joe Jefferson's making a good run down towards that inside lane. Bulin as well. Coming to this. Here comes Joe Jefferson. Once again, the 56 has got there. How has he done it again? Joe Jefferson squeezing on the inside lane. What a race. Jefferson down low. Bulin, Kaylee Baran on the inside lane. Artemi Fedorov as well. 2 to go at Charlotte. It's Joe Jefferson out front with Bulin on that inside lane. Kaylee Baran, Fedorov, Greg Lee. But can Jefferson hold on? Into the turn he comes. Mess makes a move. If that pushed Joe Jefferson up to the high side, that could allow a run for the 77. But here we go. White flag in the Fanta 600. The longest race of the season comes to its conclusion. And down into the turn they come. Octavo's made it to second, but can anyone get past the 56 of Joe Jefferson right now? Octavo will make his move to the inside. Will he dive bomb in the last turn? He cannot get there. And through turn 4, it's going to be his second win of the season. And the first recipient of the golden bottle is going to go to Joe Jefferson. He wins the Fanta 600. He's done it again. Joe Jefferson has won another race, his second of the season, and it's the longest one of the season. He's the recipient, the first recipient of the golden bottle. The NRUK golden bottle has gone to Joe Jefferson. He wins the longest race of the season. He timed it to perfection. Joe Jefferson doing it very similar to MTJ, Truex Jr., who actually drove his car in 2011, ironically enough. Joe Jefferson has won again. Let's go check out the finishing results and standings. Here are all the results then for the Fanta 600 at Lowe's Motor Speedway or Charlotte. So I say 600, it says 400, I don't know why, just ignore that. But there are 5 cautions for 16 laps, 14 lead changes between 10 different drivers. And here are the finishing standings. Joe Jefferson leads 5 laps on his way to winning the longest race of the season. Second, Luigi Octavo. Third was Dan Bandon. Fourth, William Bulin. Fifth was Kaylee Balan. Sixth, Artemi Fedorov. Seventh was Greg Lee. Eighth for Nicholas Wade. Ninth for Max Anderson. And 10th for Connor Funda, who leads the most laps and gets the bonus points. We run down the rest of the field here, and there was only 28 finishes in the end. Well, Phoebe Walter actually retired. There was a few more. 32 finishes there, and there we have our retirees. Here are our standings then, and William Bulin has actually retained his lead at the top. Good job from William Bulin in the Saint 7. He's your points leader. Joe Jefferson is second with his 2 wins. Third, Artemi Fedorov. Fourth, Dan Bandon. Fifth is Alexander Rowe. Sixth, Evan Rudd. Seventh is Code Luigi. Eighth is Dash Baran. Ninth is Mark Malans. And 10th is Riley Spurley-Tube. We run through the rest of the field. William Seaman has got his 1 win in 23rd. Down the rest of the field. At the bottom, not having a good season currently is Tim Randolph. He's at the bottom. But yeah, Jefferson comes out the winner. Next race, it's the big one. The Daytona 500. Fifth race of the season. 20 laps. And it's going to be a lot of fun. Till next time, we'll see you then. Congratulations to the 56. And thank you for watching.